Hey guys, thanks for joining me, and sorry it's coming late, but here is your reading for Libra. Hey Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, love, relationship reading. I'm getting used to the one-on-ones, one-on-ones. It's 8:30 on a Friday, girls. So I'm there with you. Venus day, Libra day. Hey girl, hey. The last two signs I'm reading for are Venus signs, Libra and Taurus. Can you believe that? Happy Venus day, you guys. Let's take a look at love for the next little while for you guys. Your first card is the release. Maybe a breakup. Yeah, breakup. And with the past, cutting cords, removing yourself from wherever you were at. Queen of Stars. Whatever ended made you feel a lot better. So you felt better not only about yourself, but you just felt released from problems, released from things that were problematic. And I feel like you're better for it. For whatever has ended, it has been a good look. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Angels, Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, secondary transit in air, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So that could be you getting ready to go forward. So there was this moment of a glow up where things improved for you because you had ended something in the past. But now it's like you're coming down into the air energy. And I don't mean down, I just mean like you're coming into yourself more. And Libras are like, although you enjoy beautiful things, that's not like, you're not a Queen of Wands, like you're a Queen of Swords, utilitarian, you sort of like have this efficiency model that you're trying to live up to, or how things function or how things work, or goals are more important to you than the aesthetic. At least for some. I could see Libras as like very aesthetic. You guys are very aesthetic. Okay, and happy birthday, you guys. So we have the devil, Mr. Devil's in the house, and that's Capricorn. And that's a direct square, especially if you're at the end of Libra towards Scorpio. So that's a square to your sign. So that's fun. That's sarcasm. Okay. And then we have the Six of Trees, which is the sun, moon in Taurus energy. Okay. So I feel like now we're going to do a sign by sign comparison between you and all the other signs. I feel like there is going to be someone in the way who's going to be a challenge energy. Don't get mad at me. There's just going to be somebody who makes you prove to yourself and possibly to others that this new way forward is the way for you. Don't get caught up in whatever kind of energy this person's bringing, because the outcome is that of reciprocity. So you don't want to take away from that possibility and those realities that are before you with other people, other situations. So in short, you've been set free from something. There's a bit of a hurdle that you need to overcome, but I think you see your goal and your way through, and I feel like you are ultimately going to receive and give, be in a relationship of give and take with someone that's going to be very rewarding. Okay, so now let's take a look at your relationships with the other signs. This side is usually you, this side is the other sign, but if you want to switch it, go right ahead. In the center is like the outcome card. We're going to start with Libra and Libra. So Libra, you have, if you're dealing, or if you're in a relationship with another Libra, let me try this light. I want to tone out this shadow, but the top light is so bright that it just creates it. Okay, so we have the, there's a risk type situation. You feel if you're dealing with another Libra that you have to take a chance, like it's not quite clear. And that's because the other Libra is deliberating, sun, moon, and rising, right? Deliberating about which way to go. They're not necessarily, it's not clear what they want, and you're going to have to wait and see. So we have the clock. So I would say there's other things on the horizon for you in terms of love and relationships. Things are going to ultimately work out. But I think in the immediate present with another Libra, I would say go slow, allow them to figure things out so that you're not taking such a big risk for nothing. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Scorpio, and we'll go right around the zodiac, I feel as though you feel gratitude towards your relationship with this person. And when I'm talking about relationships, I mean all sorts of relationships. Some people don't want love, some people don't want intimacy, other people find companionship in other ways, okay? So then we have the Scorpio. I feel as though you're getting to know each other to the point that you understand where the other one is coming from, and you're starting to kind of vibe and understand and kind of come together with regard to those goals, aspirations. There's more focus about where things are going. You understand what the other person is about. Then we have the mask, okay? And so what this represents is that it's time to get to know each other a little bit more. You're both being very, very cautious with this situation. I have a feeling that you probably feel like there's like things in the past that you really want to make sure that the other person is legit, like a decent person, not someone that you should run away from or be weary of, okay? If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, let's see what's going on till the end of October. So we have love. So if you're dealing with a Sag and Libra pairings are beautiful. So if you're dealing with a Sag, it's very likely that you have, it's all on like Donkey Kong, as they say, in your heart anyway. And the Sag feels like they're meeting their mark, like they're getting to where they need to be. The outcome in this relationship is a very warm environment between you and the Sag. There's a warm connection. There's just a warm balance. I feel you probably love them, and they probably feel like they're getting somewhere with you where they want to be. A happy home, around the house, those kinds of things. Now, if you're dealing with a Libra and Capricorn, let's take this as your feelings. You feel like you're finally getting somewhere with them, and especially if this is your situation, Sun, Moon, and Rising, then that means that the Capricorn is really stepping up, because this is the Capricorn energy. So you feel like you're finally getting them to open up. And then I feel as though if you are a female Libra, they're feeling very drawn to you. And if they're a woman in the relationship, then they're really waiting for your attention. The outcome is companionship and friendship. Now, Capricorn Libra relationships can sometimes be difficult. They're on a square. But also, I feel like if you're well aligned, it's a really good dynamic. So I think that in some ways, a good Capricorn Libra dynamics is very impressive, because you guys are both like no nonsense type people in so many ways, and when that aligns, it's a really good fit. Okay, Aquarius and Libra. So your energy is that of the garden. Lots of different opportunities. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I think that's their card. I think that if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I think they're going to come to you with a lot. And I think some of their motivations may not be so clear. But I think that you're going to reciprocate with just generosity and nice energy. So I don't think that you're going to be fazed by this. But I do feel like in some way you're going to observe them not being as decent as you hoped that they would be. And their feelings towards the situation is the mountain. So they feel as though they have a chip on their shoulders about something. Some of them might have an addiction, in some cases, Sun, Moon, and Rising. With regard to you, I'm not saying in general, I just mean they may have a struggle in their life that really prevents them from being healthy in a relationship. And then the outcome is take a closer look. I feel as though I had somebody in my life, a Libra actually, who had dependency issues. Very bad vibe and very hidden. And it took a while until I was too far along in the relationship with this person that I found that out. It was really gnarly and it was really bad. And it wasn't like he was directing it. Like overall, I think a pretty good disposition towards me. I think he cared about me. But I think that there was this like really, it's very drug addiction, alcohol abuse. It's all very nasty stuff that has a way of hiding. Be careful with that one, Libra. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay. So you have a couple different choices. You feel as though you're constantly in two paths with Pisces. I can see that a lot for any sign. And the Pisces in some way is making plans, and I don't feel as though they're telling you what they're doing. And so I feel like you're in limbo with them anyway, which is a normal Pisces situation, and they're making plans. So I think you're going to be gracious, but I also feel like maybe I would say be careful, because there's birds, which means that there's gossip. You're not as firmly in control if you're not needing to be in control of this situation, meaning if it doesn't matter to you one way or the other, if it's casual, whatever, then that's fine. But if your life is somehow entwined with the Pisces, be very careful. There's more to it. There's things that are hidden. You're being shown two options. There's distractions that are happening right now. There's distractions that are happening right now, and there's misdirection through gossip, gossip. Okay. So now let's take a look at Aries and Libra. That's your opposite sign, right? So nice energy. And let's see. So you feel like you're finally getting somewhere with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, here is your card. They stepped in your life when there was a darkness there, and I feel like you feel towards them indebtedness and very like honorable feelings, okay? And for some of you guys, this might have to do with an Aries you're not in a relationship with, but a friend, and someone around you might be very jealous of this person. So like your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend might be jealous of somebody who did very nice things to you, or to you, or for you when you needed them. Now the other energy of the Aries is they talk a lot. That's the problem. So they're like a little birdie, and so gossip spreads around them. So they say this and that, but it goes far, okay? And then the outcome, but I think there's an attraction. It feels like friends to more than friends in some cases. Now, this could be Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra, but I feel like there's more to it. And you could be in a relationship in this situation with someone else, right? And then there's an Aries person and a deep attraction. The moon is different than in the tarot in the Lenormand. I have a feeling like they did something very chivalrous to you, and it's in some way resonating for you and keeping you. This could be a move towards a relationship, and maybe they're talking so much to like let the world know their feelings. That's cute. Okay, so now Taurus and Libra, Venus ruled signs. Okay, so you're trying to deliberate which way to go forward with the Taurus. I really feel like they've decided what they want. There's Moon and Taurus right there. And then we have they've decided what they wanted. You're much more like flexible, easygoing, changeable than Taurus is. Taurus is like, that's what I want, boom, done. And you're just like, I don't know, there's so many possibilities. Not that you don't love any specific person, but you always see the world wide open, And then take a look at things closer. They may be rushing into things. They may feel as though there's somebody else around you. I feel like there's someone who's around you, Libra, no matter what sign we're talking about. And I feel like there's a person who's jealous of you, or like a jealous boyfriend, or some kind of energy. And the universe around you is like bringing in a lot of positivity into your life. And I feel like you see that person more acting up and more kind of, I don't know, just weird in their energy as you grow more abundant. So pay attention to that kind of jealousy, low vibe, hate kind of stuff. Okay, so what do we have next? Taurus, and then we have Gemini. Okay, air sign. So if you're waiting for the Gemini, if you're a Libra female, and if you're dating a female, or if you're thinking about a female here, then she's probably waiting for you. She's thinking about you a lot. And how does the Gemini feel about you? friend. They feel like a friend, like an ally, although you may be pulled away from them with some superfluous things that you have to take care of outside of this relationship. Let's take a look at the outcome together. We have the man. Okay, so whoever is the man in the relationship will take a step forward. There is going to be reciprocity for for the energy that somebody put in. I feel like maybe it's you or them who's sort of waiting for the other person to step up, to show a better energy forward, to, show that it's like a two-way street and not just one-sided. And I think they will. I think if anything, Libra, I feel like you found a really good friend. So there's that friendship, there's that fidelity, and I think that, yeah, there's loyalty and like a genuine energy. Libra with a Cancer. Let's take a look at your cards. So with the Cancer, I feel as though you're ready to change. I feel like you're waiting for them to change. I feel like you've been waiting a long time for them to change. And then they're feeling loyalty. So I feel as though you're waiting for them to become available and they're not ending something they should have. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't know if it's a job or like another relationship, but I feel like they feel that loyalty towards you. And the man in the relationship in some way is doing the waiting. Who's the man? Are you the man? The man is doing all the waiting. Maybe they're waiting for something. Maybe they're waiting for like somebody to sign divorce papers or something like that. And I feel like you're ready to like end it. I don't think it's going to end in that, but I just feel like you're irritated and like, screw it. I'm so done with this. Okay. And then Leo and Libra is one of my favorite combinations. It's like the hip art couple, Okay, so we see the cross, okay? And so your feelings about the situation are that there's something you haven't been telling the Leo, or they haven't been telling you. You can switch this up, but the person over here hasn't been telling something to the Leo. It's being withheld. And I think it's like, it's complicated. It's not like a nefarious, evil reason why somebody is doing that. I feel like they're doing that because it's just a lot to explain, but it's become a problem as you've become closer with this person, and it's time to share. And they have stories of their own you'll learn about. A Leo, they're ready to pull the plug on. They know something's wrong and they're paranoid about it. So it's better that you talk to them about how you're feeling, because they just, when you know something's going on, but you don't know what, and then people jump to conclusions. And then the outcome is good luck. So I feel like they're also helping you remove a burden in your life. If you have something that's kind of like a monkey on your back, some kind of shadow, right? The Leo's going to help, and there's going to be a good outcome. Share the secret with them, Libra. And last but not least, your friend the Virgo. Virgos and Libra, some mesh really well. Some are just, I like Libra so much. I have Mars and Pluto in Libra, so my generation has a good time with Libras. Get along with everybody born in the early 80s and late 70s. So, fun fact. Okay, so, or not everyone, but it's an easy mix. Okay, so here we go. We have. Okay, so you feel that the Virgo's a burden. Libra, how could you? How dare you? And I'm just saying, there's something that's weighing you down. I mean, it's showing up. Something's coming up. But this is like something you have to do, something you have to face. It's not like life ending or threatening. The Virgo, see, they're being analytical. They're trying to figure out what they don't know. Until you give them, you're gonna have them spinning in circles, going around in circles over and over again. And then we have the Rider. So there's someone else coming into the picture, which will push you to share with them. I think you'll find common ground with the Virgo, and I think that this will be a more complicated situation as October moves in, because there will be someone else around that will be changing the dynamics of things. But if you hold on to, I think the sooner you tell them, the better, or if it's the other way around, the sooner they tell you, the better in this situation, because there's going to be another person around, not like in a, you know, three-way relationship or something like that, maybe, but this isn't really saying that. This is saying that there's added complication coming to the situation that's already strained in terms of trying to figure out what's going on. So before it gets out of hand, Libra, you just buckle down. Okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.